gun bullet profile. The best way to do this would be through one of our apps, either our Link Ballistics app for Android or iOS, or our Applied Ballistics Profile Loader for Windows. Now, the Applied Ballistics Profile Loader does need the USB cable currently to use, so if you don't have that cable, it would have to be purchased separately. On those programs, Brian Litz has created a ton of bullet libraries that you can select from, including his custom drag curves, and we can select that, tweak it, upload it into the device. If we have the Bluetooth model, we can do it on the phones. If we don't have the Bluetooth model, we can use the cable on a PC. If you do not have that access, or you just want to create your gun from scratch, I'll show you how to do that. You can do everything on the Kestrel, so don't worry if you don't have any connections. On the ballistic side, we're going to scroll down until we get to Manage Guns. And then you'll see one of the options is New Gun. We'll scroll down to that, hit the center button, and now at the top we can first name this gun. So say you're using a 350 Lapua, we may want to name it 350 LAP.
Or Lucy.
Or Lucy.
Yeah.
So we go in, hit the center button, we scroll up and down to toggle between the letters, and when we're happy with our name, we hit the exit button, and every time you exit, it does save. So as long as we're exiting out and we have our changes, we're good to go. Now we're going to go through the parameters. First one is MV. What's MV? That's muzzle velocity. This is typically known from the manufacturer, or you can get it from a chronograph. And really, we don't need to be super precise with this at the moment, because I'll show you how to calibrate it in the field. Good. So we're going to set that to our manufacturer's spec, or what we've got on our chronograph. And then we're going to go down, and the DM is going to be your drag model. Now we have choices of G1, G7, or the custom drag models from Brian Litz. So G1 is more of a flat, shorter bullet. G7 is the longer, with the tail, more aerodynamic bullet, and the custom drag curves are actually formed from bullet data from Brian Litz, actual data he shot, so they're even more accurate than the G1 and G7 because they're more customized. For the record, the custom drag curves are not available on the Sportsman model, so you will need to either upgrade to the Elite, which you can do through our site, or you'll just have to use the G1 or G7 on the Sportsman models. Now we'll go down BC. What is BC? So BC is going to be our ballistic coefficient. Now this is going to be the ratio of how your aerodynamic bullet is versus the drag model that is being compared to. BC can be got from the manufacturer's website a lot of times. If it's only shown with one BC value, typically that's based on a G1 model then. We go down to the next one is the bullet weight. Bullet weight again is typically known. You're going to enter it from the manufacturer's specs. Go down to bullet diameter. Now bullet diameter is again typically a known value that you get from your manufacturer. BL would be the next one, which is bullet length. Now bullet length can either be calculated automatically from the bullet weight and diameter, or you can set it to yourself. So if you want to set it yourself, you're going to hit the center button and turn the auto calc off, and that way it'll allow you to change the bullet diameter. So if you're not able to change the bullet diameter, it's probably because auto calc is on and you just need to turn it off to make an adjustment. So in addition to all the bullet information, we also need to know our gun information. And that's when we get into the next set of parameters we need to enter. So ZR is going to be your zero range. This is going to be the distance that your rifle was zeroed at. Now if you zeroed at longer ranges, environmental changes cannot be ignored, so it's more important to zero at shorter ranges and then go further out, and we'll show you how to make adjustments to your muzzle velocity going longer and helping customize this Kestrel to your specific gun bullet profile. Moving on, we have BH. BH is your bore height. Bore height is going to be from the center of your scope to the center of your gun. Typically this is known, and you should be able to find this out fairly easily.
Is it something that you can measure yourself with a ruler?
You can definitely measure yourself. You really just need to be accurate to only 1/4 of an inch for it to, up to 1/4 of an inch, and if it's more than 1/4 inch, you'll be in trouble. But that's the accuracy that you need to make sure that your solutions are
Gotcha.
proper.
All right.
Now we'll move down to zero height and zero offset. That's ZH and ZO. Zero height and zero offset are only typically used if you're using a suppressor, and that your normal shot, actually your zero shot, hits either left or right, so you're zeroing at a different point than your zero range. Again, this is probably not used unless you're using a suppressor. Next is going to be RT. RT is going to be
Right turn.
rifle twist.
Rifle twist.
Very close.
Yes.
So it's going to be the distance along the inside of the barrel that it takes for the bullet to make one complete turn. Again, you should be able to get this from the manufacturer. There is a way to measure this. I'm not going to go into that now, but definitely check online. There's definitely ways to measure if you do not know this. And it's typically in inches, so it'll be 1 to 10 is one turn in 10 inches. You're going to put in 10 inches into the Kestrel. And then right below that is RTD, which is rifle twist direction. This is going to be the way the rifle is twisting, and typically it's going to be clockwise from the position of the shooter. It's either going to be a right twist or a left twist. Many, many times it's a right twist. Now we'll move down, and the final section is going to be the units we're going to use when we're getting our solutions in the scope. So our choices are milliradians, TMOA, which is true minute of angle, and those are the most used. The other would be SMOA, which is shooter's moment of angle, and really the difference is true minute of angle is going to be 1.047 inches at 100 yards, whereas shooter's moment of angle is going to be 1 inch per 100 yards. So it's a little bit of a dumbed down version of the true MOA. And then finally we have clicks. Clicks is what we can do to customize our settings. Say we make only 1/4 turn MOA, we want to do every quarter MOA, we could set that in clicks. We can make the clicks we can set the clicks and then make the clicks either 1 through 10 mils, 1 through 10 MOAs, 1 through 10 SMOAs. So we could really customize it for our specific scope solution. And the different values, E unit is going to be your elevation unit, W unit is going to be your windage unit. And those are really the two things we're looking for. We want to know how high to shoot and how far left or right to shoot. So once we have all those settings set, we basically are ready to start shooting.
Sweet. All right, thanks for watching. My name is Langdon. This is Joe. We're from Nielsen Kellerman. To find out more, visit our website where you can see different accessories that we have, download the manuals, anything else that you need with your Kestrel. It's all on there. Thanks for watching.